Sudden cloudy vision. Is that a stroke warning? Yes, it sure can be. So first, let me introduce myself. I am Paul Soren, and I work in a cardiac OR. And I like to make these videos to bring you tricks and tips to keep your heart beating nice and strong. So you know what to do if you want to have more of it. This story actually comes from a lady that has a channel here. And she's a sweet, lovely woman. And she goes by the name of Granny V. And she sent me this, well, her story, something that happened with her husband. And so I asked her permission if I can share, because I think that it's such a powerful story. And the story goes like this. So she was telling me her husband all of a sudden had blurry vision, and it was kind of cloudy actually. So obviously they went to the hospital, to the emergency, like as soon as possible, because they wanted to avoid a stroke. Now, this might sound very surprising, but sudden cloudy or blurred vision can be such a red flag for serious conditions like TIA or a full-blown stroke. So why does it happen? Well, first of all, I just want to say, like, if you go with a stroke or a heart attack, like underneath the reason why it happens, it's the same thing, is that there's something blocking and the blood is not going, the oxygen is not being delivered, and then it depends on the location. In the heart, it's a heart attack. If it happens in the brain, and it can happen anywhere in the brain, so that's why you have different symptoms. But if it happens in the brain, then you have a stroke or a TIA. When the blood flows to the brain or the eye and it is temporarily blocked by a clot or a plaque, that's what creates the blurry or the gray or partially kind of lost vision. And this is a warning, screaming warning sign for help. But since we're talking about stroke, I just wanted to say, like, there are other symptoms too. Like I said, it depends where it is in your brain, but and this is something I want you to always remember. This is the acronym B FAST. So I'm going to go with every letter. All right. So the B, this is when you have a sudden loss of balance or coordination. The E for the eyes, well, we talked about it with Granny V's husband. F for dropping one of the sides of the face. It's going to drop a little bit. A, this is a weakness or numbness that you get in one of the arms. S stands for speech. So if you start talking and all of a sudden it's kind of slurs or confused, or that could be a sign. And the T stands for time, because if you see any of those symptoms, you need to act very fast or call the 911. So why is it that the time matters? Every minute counts. The faster someone gets to the hospital, the better the chances of stopping a full-blown stroke or preventing permanent damage. Like in Granny V's husband case, this is like, I really give her a shout out because they acted promptly and they were proactive. Never, did I say never? I will say it again, never ignore sudden changes in vision. It's not only the tired eyes, it could be your only warning sign. So you need to get checked immediately. So I just want to say, thank you, Granny V, for reminding us all to listen to our body. So please keep the acronym handy, Be Fast. Now you know what every letter stands for. It's for the symptoms that someone might be developing a stroke. So just keep that in mind. So as always, I'm going to say, you've got this. And until the next one, I'm going to say, Dulu.